This is the YouTube edition of my book, A Course in Miracles Workbook Nuggets. Workbook Nuggets was written to be a commentary or study aid for the course's workbook for students. I'll begin by reading the book's full commentary on today's workbook lesson over a visual of the book's text. I'll then return with some impromptu thoughts and comments on today's lesson and my commentary. A link to the book on Amazon.com is provided below. Lesson number 138, May 18. Heaven is the decision I must make. Note that the title of the lesson states that heaven is, quotes, the decision you must make, not, quote, a decision. It is the only one, and in fact, that decision is only an apparent one. Heaven is real. The earthly, quote, reality you have made is not. There is no choice to be made between reality and an illusion. But we exist in this apparent or relative, quotes, reality. Here, separation and choices are necessary and real. The lesson is encouraging you to hasten the inevitable by, quote, choosing heaven over the apparent reality of earth. When you choose heaven, you realize and remember that it was no choice at all. You have given up the entire illusion wholesale. Thousands of choices were not required. You only needed one. To turn to the light and see with the eyes of Christ. This lesson uses a variation of a phrase used often in the Course. It is one of those Course phrases which you sense is true and important, but which at the same time seems a bit opaque and difficult to understand. The sentence from this lesson is, quote, this would be the error truth can be brought to illusions, end quote. In many places in the Course, we are told that truth cannot be brought to illusions. Rather, illusions should be brought to the truth. What is the point here? What distinction is the Course getting at? It actually is something we all know quite well. If a person holds an insane delusion, all the evidence and logic in the world will not convince him otherwise. You cannot bring truth to his illusions. Instead, the person himself must bring his delusions to truth. He must desire to see them in a new light. You cannot force insights on a person. Insights, as the word itself implies, must come from within. The Course is teaching you to have the insights needed to choose the reality of heaven over the illusion of our self-created world. You are being taught to bring our shared illusion of this world to the truth of the beautiful reality just beyond. When you do, the illusion will just dissolve and reality will shine through. But you, of your own choice, must bring the illusion to the truth. You must truly desire to see the reality beyond the appearance of the world. Now consider the title to today's lesson. The title of today's lesson is, quote, "Heaven is the decision I must make," end quote. Yes, you, only you, can make the decision to escape the illusion. No one can do it for you, and no one can force you to do so. Heaven is the decision you must make. The fact that you are studying the course with enough diligence to seek out supplemental study aids like these videos is a strong indication that you are well on your way.